It's spring.
According to the calendar.
Yeah, but it's really cold.
Really, really cold.
It's
And windy.
Windy, yeah.
Saw the camera move.
Camera away. It's been below freezing all this past week, so that's not much fun. But so we've had to plug in all the exterior water sources for the animals again, and put out some heat sources. Almost feels like we are going backwards. Anyway, we got some stuff to show you today. We have been doing some things this week, and we want to get you all caught up. There's been some pretty exciting stuff going on around here.
Yes, despite the weather not saying spring, there is spring in the air.
Yes, there is. Can you hear that noise? No, not Cindy. I'm referring to Terry. Let's go check out Terry. You guys know we moved him in the last video, and there was a reason for that, and we're going to show you. But Terry's been Terry.
Yeah, Terry the Terror.
I had to update his compound a little bit, so let me show you. So we got Terry moved, and Terry did not want to be in there by himself, and I don't blame him. Goats are social, we all know that, but we had to do this. It was a must, and Cindy's going to get into that in a few minutes here. But Terry found that if he pushed on the gate hard enough, he would just bend the latch and come on out and find Molly. So I ended up having to put another post in the ground here that blocks the gate from coming out. Now it only goes in, and this seems to be what we needed to keep Terry where he needs to be. So it's working now.
All right, so we have baby news. Thursday morning, I came out to do morning chores, and the goat barn is not my first stop, but I came out and I had this feeling like I should go and check on Molly. And so I walked in, and she did it again. Molly had 2 babies, completely unassisted. It was such a wonderful surprise. Last time she had 2 boys, and this time 2 girls that we get to keep. They still don't have names, so we're open to suggestions. And they're just so cute and playful. Who doesn't love baby goats? And they're also mischievous. So we have this wooden fencing to separate the opening of the barn to the stall. And these little goats, twice, I came in here, and I came in and I'm like, hi babies, and I'm looking around, no babies. So I got a little panicked. I looked and looked, and underneath the milking stand here, they were just hidden in there, and I'll insert some pictures I took, but they were just, laying there all happy. Molly wasn't so happy because babies were not with her. So we had to block them off. Bert put this plywood up, and we had to block them off so they would stay with Mama, so they could eat and be warm with the heat lamp. And they are doing just great.
All right, before we head in the house and show you one more thing today, I wanted to show you something outside here. Do you remember a couple of videos ago I was playing in the dirt, and I was planting cuttings off of the yellow raspberry bush I found out by the road. I just wanted to show you guys, I haven't checked the ones in the garden that had the roots, but these in the pots didn't have any roots. It's only been, I think, 2 weeks. It hasn't been very long. And check this out, guys. We have growth on these pieces of cuttings. They look like they're going to do just fine. They're going to have to stay in here a while, obviously, because we have some green growing, I highly doubt that they have very much for roots on them, if anything, yet. But I just thought I'd give you a little update. I know we had some people asking about this, so there's the answer. They do seem to take pretty easily from cuttings. Here we are back in the kitchen of Simple Acre Homestead, and I'm not cooking. Well, kinda. Cooking some eggs, incubating some eggs. You guys know we were talking about this not too long ago. This is where we have the goose and the duck eggs. That's the American buff goose and our barnyard mix of ducks that we have. The goose eggs, fingers crossed, guys. I'm really hoping. There is one pipping in there. We had 12 eggs, if you guys remember the story. They were pretty expensive. One was not fertile, we had to get rid of early on. And we had one that recently, there was a foul smell, and it was like, what is that smell? What is that smell? And next thing you know, we saw a crack in the big egg, and then we realized that we had a bad egg, and it was ready to blow. So I just quickly grabbed it out of the incubator and took a run for the field, got rid of that egg. But anyway, so that leaves 10. So I see one pipping. Hopefully we get more than one, but I guess we'll see. It's day 29 today. The ducks surprised me. We do have some ducks that hatched yesterday and the previous night. But I thought I had it timed that they would hatch around the same time. I was expecting around the 28-day mark, but it looks like the geese are going to be just a little bit longer than that. So anyway, we'll show you the ducks we have going on in this incubator, in this brooder. The reason that we've kept them in here in the kitchen is these ducks potentially are already sold. So just to keep it easy, we've kept them with us. Ducks are always so cute. They always look like they're just so squishy. We'll give them their heat back. And I think next weekend they might be gone. I believe somebody wants them for Easter presents for their children. And hopefully they go to a good home.
All right, guys, so I finally got around to starting my tomato seedlings. I'm really hoping for a good tomato harvest this year because I want to do a lot of preserving and salsas and all that stuff. I also didn't want to overplant because I have a tendency to do that. So I just chose a few varieties, and that's what I'm going to go with. So I did 8 Amish paste and 4 Roma, fairly similar, used for like pastes and salsas and stuff. I also did 4 peach tomatoes, which we tried for the first time last year, and they're a really tasty, sweet, peach colored tomato. And then I did 2 Opalka, which is also a large tomato, I believe, but I have never tried that one before. And 2 of the pineapple tomalito, I believe. It's like a really small tomato. And also in the small tomato varieties, I did 1 cherry, 1 tiny Tim, and then again with the larger ones, 2 Homestead tomatoes. So really hoping it's successful this year. I have a good feeling about it. See how it goes. So nothing goes to waste on the homestead here. All of our scraps are enjoyed by the pigs and the chickens and the ducks. And they're very happy for them.
All right, guys. I wanted to show you real quickly those, do a little follow-up on those new rollout baskets I put in, the rollout boxes. If you remember, I ordered them off Amazon. I had built some, and they were very successful, but for time's sake, I ordered some more because I needed some more. These were just cheap, plastic, not too expensive. I think they worked out to about $24 each, which is really cheap, really. Anyway, I'm going to show you. They work out pretty well. I put 4 in this coop. They seem to be favoring 1 or 2 of them, though. Now, I've already collected eggs today, but with the time change and the weather changing, it seems to be that everything is laying a little bit later in the day. So today, for some reason, this is the favorite. As you can see, it's like I already got, I think, 5 eggs from these guys this morning, and now there's another 6 more here, so they must have took turns jumping into this box. But all in all, I just want to let you know they are very successful for a cheap solution. I do like the fact that they're not up where the chickens can break them and eat them. So that has been a really big change for us. We always had a few a day that got stomped on and ate. Now they're just rolling away, and it's not a problem anymore. So if you're looking for something, you know what, I do recommend them. They're not as solid and probably won't last as long as something more sturdy, but I could be very wrong. They've been pretty good so far.
2 more fertilized barred rock hatching eggs. So this little setup has worked out well for us. We've gotten eggs for ourselves, we've sold eggs, we've hatched chicks and sold them. As you can see, it makes an absolute mess of the yard, totally destroys it. So learning from that, next year we are going to set this up inside the garden when nothing's growing, and that will work out a lot better for us, but still a success. So guys, that is our spring so far. We are enjoying the babies and the growing, not so much the temperatures, but hopefully that'll change soon. And that's about it. Thank you so much for joining us, and please like, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye.